recovers in time. That's not the way you want to start.
Raise Hansley, his second rushing touchdown to put the icing on the cake. 5A championship 31-14, the final. Coffee over Creekside.
To do it 15-0,
yeah,
next level.
It is next level.
I just know these kids this is where I'm supposed to be, this is where God sent me. These are the kids that I've been charged with to coach and love and help, and I'm only gonna have these guys for so long. And I have an opportunity to impact them for the rest of their life.
My name is Gene Wade. They call me the voice of the Trojans, but I certainly appreciate all that. I was in the first class at Coffee High School in 1955. They had in their mind, we're going to win a state championship one day. And that's been the drive at Coffee High School forever, and we came close in 2017.
Yes, I'm Earl Mayo with the Trojan Touchdown Club. Well, I think a lot of the difference was, you know, we would go to Colquitt and we would go to Lowndes and we would give them a good game the first half. And it just seemed like they were better fit as far as having strength and conditioning the second half, and that's when they would beat us.
I'm Morris Lee, superintendent of the Coffee County Schools. We knew we had to hire a football coach, and it was really amazing the way it happened. Right when I asked him, his phone rang, and he said, "Let me take this call, it's my wife." So he pulled his phone out and he said, "Dr. Lees, can you ask that again so my wife can hear it?" So I said, "Coach Coe, will you be our football coach?" And we've been blessed to have him here.
My name is Steve White. I am the athletic director for the Coffee County School System. I think that Coach Coe came in and got the kids to believe. I mean, we were at a point, but we needed to get over the hump, and he brought in a special skill to make the kids believe in themselves and believe and have confidence in their abilities. And confidence carries you a long way.
As you see those stars on back of their helmets, as Nikki said earlier, those stars come from faculty members. They have to call Coach Coe and say, he's been good this week.
Yeah.
He hadn't been late this week.
Yeah.
Van Allen, principal of Coffee High School, taking the leadership of Coach Coe and how he really pours into the boys, how he builds chemistry on the team. I think that was the main difference. They were such a close group, great leadership by their senior class, and such a great team chemistry. I think that is really what happened. That and Fred Brown. You know, when you got a running back like Fred Brown, really all you got to do is get out of his way. What a great generational talent.
Mike Coe, Coffee High School head football coach. I felt like if we could stay healthy, I knew our off season was tremendous. We put a really heavy emphasis on getting faster, and I knew we gotten a lot faster. But we had to go through those adverse situations and see how we reacted and responded to those. Were we gonna play a bad quarter like we did the year before and let the game get away from us? Or were we gonna capture that moment and go back to our training and just be who we were?
The first game of the year, on the regular schedule, we played Tift, and then the second game we played Bainbridge. And I knew right away, and I told Coach Coronado, the defensive coordinator, and he's one of the best I've ever seen, the speed on the Coffee defense, I've never seen it before. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't think I'm crazy, but this defense may be even better than last year. So immediately my mind goes to Ware County, who had beat us the year before, and I'll be honest, it was a bit of a letdown for us the year before. We had such high hopes for that team, and Ware County came here and they put it on us pretty good, and everybody from the top down was disappointed, and it left a bitter taste in our mouth for a whole year. And when we had the chance to go back, I tell you, the boys, they did not get lost in the moment being too big for them.
and they rose to the challenge, and they really punished Ware County, and that was the moment when I knew that there would not be a moment that was too big.
Probably at Cartersville though, and I know it wasn't a home game, but our kids were excited about losing the coin toss. No, I wasn't. I wanted to play here, but our kids wanted to go back to the place that put them out the year before, and they were looking forward to that, and we jumped on them pretty good, and they rallied a little bit at the end, but then we came back and finished it off. So the football's going to take care of itself. But I can tell you this, you're going to fight a lot harder between them lines for your brother than you are just a simple teammate, But I just, you bring up style of play, and I think it just, when you looked at Cartersville at the end of the game, they were exhausted. They were worn slap out, and our kids they could have kept playing. I tell our kids all the time, I don't want you to worry about a scoreboard, worry about a win. If it goes wrong, I got the widest shoulders in the county. I'll take full responsibility. I just felt like we kept getting better, and then they started to taste it, and they just, nothing fazed them.
I'm Terrence Brown. The community called me Bone. I'm a barber at Newton GHSA Class. I'm going to have to go to the state championship game. That pass to Braco from Maurice Ansley, it was beautiful. My friend said it was a teardrop from God, because it dropped over 2 people right into Bray's hands. It was effortless, just amazing. I had been saying it the year before. After Cole's first year, I said, we're gonna win that state championship next year. And I had a couple guys at the shop, I used to call the score, like, hey, we're gonna beat them by this, we're gonna beat them by that. They wouldn't believe me, but as you saw, we put the whooping on everybody.
This is really just metal, and it's really just a symbol for the hard work of this whole community. That's really what it is. It's the embodiment of a group of boys who loved each other, cared about each other, listened to their coaches who gave their life, community who gave their money, who came and cheered and supported, and band and ROTC and cheerleaders, just a whole community. This is just really the embodiment of a job well done by a whole community.
We have so many new kids that never played football before wanting to play just because of that experience with the state championship. Going to the Dome and to the Mercedes-Benz, and seeing those guys really win and host that trophy.
And even though we won the state championship, and that was great, and it's great for our community, we'll really know how well we did 10 years from now. Father's Day just came, and what really warms my heart and helps me understand have we done a good job is when you see guys that you coached, and to see the men they are today, and the husbands and the daddies that they are, and you just see how they've matured and grown. And to me, it's for the rest of our life. You have given me everything you've got for 4 years. Man, I have much respect for you. I owe you. I'll always have gratitude for you, and you're always welcome to be here and be a part of what we're doing.
Obviously, it's not the next game, it's the last game, and they'll be state champions, they'll be undefeated, and they'll be the first ones to do it at Coffee High School forever.
Tell you what, it's great to be a Trojan.
That's what the talk was, what I told you. I talked trash all the way from Atlanta to back to Douglas, Georgia.